The Congressional Budget Office gives the Republican health care plan mixed reviews. The CBO says 23 million more Americans would lose health care coverage by 2026 than under Obamacare. But deficits would be reduced by $119 billion over 10 years. Speaker of the House Paul Ryan says he's encouraged by the report.
What members are frustrated with is what's behind the CBO analysis about who gets insured and who doesn't get insured. If you leave it up to a person's choice, then they'll make a choice.
Trump care means higher cost, 23 million hardworking Americans losing coverage, key protections gutted, a crushing age tax, and stealing from Medicare.
With the CBO report released, the health bill can now head to the Senate for debate. Joining us now, John Gizzi, White House correspondent for Newsmax. So what do you think of this news about the CBO report?
If I were Sarah Sanders, the Deputy White House Press Secretary, I would say, as she did, I know the Gospels pretty well, and this isn't gospel. In other words, she's not sure that 23 million would actually lose the health care. I wouldn't go that far except to say this, that with the number of insurers that are dropping out of the Affordable Care Act, these 23 million are going to lose it anyway. So as Franklin Roosevelt said, at the height of the Depression, I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work, I'll try something else.
And at least he tried.
Exactly.
Right.
And this is what the American Health Care Act is.
President Trump meeting for the first time with NATO leaders.
Yes.
And he says to them, hey, you're not paying your fair share. And this isn't a new issue. Do you think Trump is the president to finally take this on and change it?
Well, if not him, who? John Kennedy talked about NATO allies not paying their fair share, and more presidents than not in the last 2 generations have brought up the subject. Someone has to address it, and indeed it comes at a time that even NATO allies are saying they have to increase it a little bit. Mr. Rasmussen, the former Secretary General of NATO and a former Danish Prime Minister, said precisely that when he was interviewed by my network, Newsmax.
President Trump's first foreign trip. Give us your thoughts. He put the 3 world religions, the biggest ones, right at the top of his agenda.
And it's not just the religious orders, Lauren. It's the fact that 2 of the 3 stops at the beginning of his trip were in countries that had, shall we say, a precarious relationship with the United States under Barack Obama. He did a lot to heal that in his meetings with the Saudis. And quite frankly, I've never seen Prime Minister Netanyahu smile that much in a while.
That's true. And even Abbas was saying, you know, hey, it looks like this guy Trump wants peace.
Exactly.
So I have to ask you about the bombshell news. Melania Trump is Catholic.
Yes.
What'd you think about that?
My heart was moved and my wife's heart was moved because here's someone who grew up in Tito's Yugoslavia, a country where the official religion was atheism, and yet her faith always lived on within her. And someone who brings a rosary to the Holy Father to be blessed is someone who takes it all quite seriously. It wouldn't surprise me if this is the start of her return to her faith.
All right, John, I promised you you would get a chance to wear something. Let's go.
Okay.
Here we go. Why are you wearing a red nose, John?
All right, it's Red Nose today, Red Nose Day today. Walgreens drugstores, along with the Boot, the British chain, has Red Nose Day.
And what is it, quickly? We've got to go. My producer's saying, wrap it up.
$1 each.
Yes.
And that money goes to help feed the hungry and help the disadvantaged.
There we go. All right, John, we have a video queued up of you and your famous glasses that we want to just show our viewers so they know truly how great you are. Those are your glasses. That clip right there of you putting them up and down went viral. Here we go, up and down. All right, John Gizzi, White House correspondent for Newsmax, thank you for joining us.
How great thou art. Thank you.